Everyone says full stack. What does it actually mean? Full stack engineer, full stack developer, full stack roadmap. But what does full stack actually mean? In this video, I'll explain what a full stack engineer is, what they really do, and how everything fits together, starting from the basics. No buzzwords, no hype. What does full stack mean? The word stack means layers. In web development, a stack is the set of technologies used to build a web application. A full stack engineer is someone who understands and works with all the main layers of a web application, not just one part. Those layers are front-end, back-end, database, and how they all connect. You don't need to be an expert in everything, but you need to understand how everything works together. Front-end, what users see. The front end is everything the user interacts with. Buttons, forms, pages, layouts. This part runs in the browser. Common front-end technologies are HTML, CSS, JavaScript, frameworks like React or Vue. As a full-stack engineer, you should understand how the front end works, how data is displayed, and how users interact with the app. Backend, what happens behind the scenes. The backend is the logic of the application. This is where requests are handled, data is processed, users are authenticated, and rules are applied. The backend runs on a server, not in the browser. Common backend technologies include Node.js, Java, Python, PHP. As a full-stack engineer, you should understand how a server receives a request, processes it, and sends a response back. Database, where data lives. Every real application stores data. Users, posts, orders, messages, that data lives in a database. Common types are SQL databases like PostgreSQL or MySQL, NoSQL databases like MongoDB. A full-stack engineer understands how data is stored, how it's retrieved, and how it connects to the back end. How everything connects. This is the most important part. Here's the simple flow. A user opens a website, the browser sends a request, the back end receives it, the back end talks to the database, a response comes back, the front end updates the screen. A full-stack engineer understands this full flow, end to end. That's why it's called full stack. What a full-stack engineer actually does. In real life, a full-stack engineer might build front-end features, create back-end APIs, design database models, debug issues across the system, and connect different parts together. Sometimes you do more front-end, sometimes more back-end. The key skill is understanding the whole system. Do you need to know everything? No. Being full stack does not mean knowing everything deeply. It means understanding the basics of each layer, knowing how they interact, and being able to learn what's needed. Depth comes with time. Final thoughts. Everyone talks about being full stack, but being full stack is not about tools. It's about understanding the system as a whole. In the next video, I'll explain how the web works step by step from the browser to the server so you can clearly see how all these layers connect. Subscribe if you want simple, practical, full stack explanations.